No, tight. You did it. You dropped. Come here. You did it. Do it again. Let's fix it right now. Okay? Hold on. Don't let yourself get here. Okay, you keep this hand firm. Okay, that guards.
I've got to make this set perfect next time.
Yes, now do it again, finish it. Nope.
You're really far now.
I want her to get one perfect. Long. Again. Tight. Again.
Wow, I must be a really bad setter.
Tight. Do it again. Tight, just a little bit more.
Todd's definitely
hold
going to be
on.
losing confidence
One
with
thing,
me.
just remember one thing. Keep that right hand firm.
Negative thoughts could also encompass trying to forecast or perceive what other people are thinking. And this is another debilitating form of negative thought, which players do need to become aware of. And once they realize they're doing it, they need to, again, go back to replacing those negative perceptions into positive ones. The example that our player utilized earlier, she was so worried about what the coach was thinking of her that there was no way that she could really focus on the present ball coming over. So thus she kept making the same mistake. So realizing that you have no control over how that coach or teammate is going to perceive your play. So I tell my players, don't even try and play that game. Just focus on what you have control over, which is how you prepare for the next ball and how you execute that ball. The second cue that this player utilized is what I call catastrophizing. Once one mistake happens, player begins to question their ability, maybe they're just getting a little bit negative in their thoughts. So the next set, in this case, has to be perfect. And they put so much pressure on themselves to nail this next set that, again, their focus isn't on the present ball. They're hoping that it's a good set so it pleases their coach, so it pleases their teammates. They're just putting so much pressure on themselves, and usually how this pressure gets played out is either more clutter in their head or more tension. And especially for a setter, tension usually resides in the shoulders or the fingers. And setting is all about footwork and all about soft hands. So if you're somewhat stiff in places, the muscle tension is there, makes it very, very difficult for you to have a smooth execution. So I'll tell my players it's very, very important for you to let go of any mistake. Don't catastrophize it. Don't make this next one so important. Just focus on the next one, what needs to get done, and do it. Probably one of the more common negative thoughts is that I'm not a good player or I'm the worst setter in the world. Very, very common. Obviously, this indicates a confidence level that's dropped to the floor. Someone who maybe has given up and just assumes that they don't have to work harder anymore. This obviously isn't productive thinking. So for those players out there who do this, make sure you're aware of the fact that you're doing it and find some way to give yourself credit for that next set. It may not be a perfect set. As long as you're striving for perfect sets, that's great. But once you expect to set the perfect set, that indicates some irrational thinking. So striving for a perfect set, go for it. That's wonderful. Just make sure your focus is on the present and you focus on one or two of those technical cues that we've talked about earlier. And you wouldn't be playing at the level you're at, especially a USC women's volleyball player, two-time national champion. You wouldn't be here unless you were one of the better setters in the nation.